Ow.
Hello viewers and welcome to week 6 of the Race22.com Street Stock Series and Sidewinder Racing Leagues. This week we're at Southern National Motorsports Park. High banked. I think it is a 3/8 mile-ish short track. But like I said, a lot of banking, so pretty high speeds tonight. Should be an exciting one for sure. You know, last week we saw Bristol. That's the definition of high bank. This isn't quite that much, but it's close. But this track is much shorter than Bristol was. So these guys are going to have to actually lift in these corners. Qualifying is underway right now. Issues with my overlay once again. I apologize for that.
Oh, championship implications, folks.
There it is. Times on the board so far in qualifying. Peter Thurio, top of the board, 15.61. Andrew Beach with a 15.63.
Damn, somebody beat my lap, please.
13 times in already.
Yeah, I actually didn't want to qualify in, but...
As a reminder, top 2 times will lock their way into the feature. And to secure those top 2 spots, they will not have to race in the heat. So the 30 and the 71, Thurio and Beach, both locked in right now. Dave Hoyt's out there making his lap. .82 on the first one from 8th. Lap number 2, 15.7, 4th on the board. So that will be 2nd in the heat as of right now. Damon Nagel completed a lap 1 with a 15.93. See if he can improve with the second. .82 on the second lap. That'll be 9th on the board. And it looks like that's going to be everybody.
All right, ladies and gents,
times on the board right there.
Thank you for coming
That's
out to
will be your
Southern
grid
National. It is
for the heat.
6th race
30 and the 71
season.
officially
It is
locked
our
into the
second
feature in those
Triple
top 2
Crown.
spots.
You've got 3 extra sets of tires for a total of 4.
Getting our drivers meeting right now.
It is 150 laps and 60% fuel. Have fun.
Seconds left till the first heat begins. I think we're going to get 2 heats here. Got 15 cars tonight, so that should mean it split the field. Should split the field up to a 7-car heat and an 8-car heat, theoretically. I'm going to finish up qualifying session. Results on the screen right there. See, once again, the 30 and the 71 not going to be in the heats. So I think with that, our grid for the heat will have all 13 cars. Top of the board, starting on the pole for heat number 1. Heat 1 of 1, I should say. It's going to be Lilith Peters with a 15.66. Really quick time. Wasn't able to get those top 2 spots, so we'll have to race in the heat. Dave Hoytsma, the outside, 79 car. Cliff Mullen's going to start at 3rd. Justin Horton in 4th. Nathan Lafayette in 5th. Will Spark in 6th. Damon Nagel in 7th. Adam Crozier in 8th. Matt Banky going to be 9th. Scott Elston 10th. Cody Brown in 11th. Daniel Llewellyn starting in 12th, and rounding out the 13 car heat, Brianna Lauren. Somebody is trying to blow their engine up before the start of the race. Ready. So we're going to be a 10-lap heat. Finishing order of this heat will be the starting order from 3rd through 15th in the feature event. Play again. What is about these heats? Had this issue a few weeks ago. Apologize for that. We'll see if it comes back. Try to give live commentary for the moment. Lilith Peters. Green flag is out. Down into turn 1 with a good lead. Going to clear for 1st. Cliff Mullen moves up in the 2nd. Dave Hoytsma trying to hold on to 3rd place right now. David Lafayette making a move on the bottom. It's for 3rd and 4th. Lilith Peters now trying to drive away from Cliff Mullins. There's a wreck in the middle of the field. The 35 really loose. Looks like he's going to save it. '17 now makes the move to the inside of Matt Benke. And it just will not return for me. So there's our tower for now. Wilbur Peters still out front, with Mullins right behind. On board with Cliff right here. The 01 with a moment, that's going to make Cliff Mullins check up right there.
Sorry, Adam.
5 laps to go.
It's just short track race.
Cliff Mullins now down to the inside of the 01. 37 and the 01 battling for the lead and the win of this heat. Start 3rd in the feature. Obviously, that's going to be in the minds the whole time. They're not going to race too hard for this. It isn't for the win after all, just for your starting position, but it's still worth fighting for. Still side by side. Coming to 2 laps to go right now. Down the backstretch, Cliff Mullins takes over the lead. White flag, final lap of our heat. Looks like Cliff Mullen's going to just have to glide it through 3 and 4. There it is. Checkered flag. Cliff Mullen's going to win the heat. Well done by Cliff to get that heat win. Results on screen. Mullen's going to take that first position. He'll start third in the feature. Lilith Peters will get second, start fourth. That's second row. Damon Nagel takes third. Nathan Lafayette in fourth. And Cody Brown in fifth. It's the top 5. Dave Hoytsma gets sixth. Will Spark in seventh. Justin Horton eighth. Ninth, Matt Benke. And 10th, Brianna Laurent.
All right, everybody, good luck.
So much, everybody.
Good luck, everyone.
Apologies for the issues I'm having right now.
Sorry about that. Bravo, guys.
All right. We're back. So, on the pole, Peter Theriot. Andrew Beach on the outside.
Going green, right?
And the results from the heat are the rest of the grid.
Yes, we start wrong leader.
I'm fourth.
$150 lap feature here tonight. We're getting ready to go green right now. Pace car going to make that hard left on the pit road. Green flag is out. Peter Theriot takes us to the green flag. A good run through 1 and 2. He'll take over that lead position. Kind of Andrew Beach under fire for second place. Cliff Mullen's going to take over second. Oh, wrecking in the back. Caution is out. So, caution. Lap number 2. I'm gonna have to rewind from here. Don't have the replay on hand. Looks like it's gonna happen up ahead. 35 gets into the 23. Sends the 23 up the track, and there's another wreck, it looks like, in front, involving the 22 Will Spark. Looks like he gets in there, tags the 17, and that turns them both around as well. And that collects the 85 and the 45. Back up to the lead, going back green. Cliff Mullen's trying to hang it on that outside of Peter Theriot, but Theriot gonna hang out of that lead. huge wreck in the back. 79,
Gonna be a long race,
45, 23, 85. Caution is out.
Radio's nickel.
Get a rewind on that one. So looking up ahead, 79, oh, looks like just drifts up off the bottom just a little bit. The 00 gets loose, and that bunch of people plow into it. Just looking one more time. Someone farther back in the field. 35.
I need a pit with the 22
Yeah, he sees those two go
I'm
around.
going to be able to get it cleared, otherwise I feel
He's
like
able to get through. One more look.
Yeah, we'll put something like that.
More to 39. Oh man. Alright, well. Like the 45, gonna have to tow it. He keeps it down Pear Road. Takes his quick repair though. Oh, it took tires. Unfortunate, so he's gonna go a few laps down. Horton going a lap down as well. So we have 13 cars left on the lead lap. This guy's going back double file. Ready to go green once again. Got to another lead. Side by side for second, Andrew Beach on the bottom. Cliff Mullins. In the 86, Damon Nagel, he's right there. Double file pretty much throughout the whole field. Putting around on the outside of Lilith Peters. Oh, the 6 goes around in the back. Looks like, no caution.
That should probably be yellow
for that. Looks like the 79 and the 6 getting tangled up right there. They're still stay in the lead lap. No caution somehow, so I guess we're staying green. Quick look at what happened to those two. Fix washed up a little bit. Yeah, just washes up off the corner. Wasn't clear. They take lap 20. 30 of Peter Therio still in the lead. Cliff Mullins about a half a second behind him. Getting a bit of a green flag running right now. Be off the nose. 6 car involved in that incident earlier. Or caution didn't come out. going a lap down right here. Peter's going to go around. The 6 will go 1 lap down. The rest of the field are going to try to make her on that lap traffic as well. Taking it down pit road. Car probably has too much damage. Injure Beach right on the rear bumper of the 37 at Cliff Mullins. Willis Peters in that 5th position. Cody Brown in 6th, up 7 spots from where he started. There we go, now out to a 1 second lead. At 35 and 150. Caution is out. Looks like the 00 involved. Nathan Lafayette. Off turn 2, the 6 car comes off the wall right down into the 00.
Nate,
That will
she
be
apologized.
The 3rd caution of the night.
Oh, no problem. It's all good. I think
All the leaders heading down pit road. The rest of the car is going to take their wave around. The other one missed the box a little bit. See if they're able to complete their pit stop before the lead pack comes back around. Gonna be close. The 22 goes a lap down. The 71, 1 lap down. The 37, 1 lap down. I think everybody went a lap down, so it's gonna leave everybody on the same lap. Very interesting right here. It's going to take a second to figure this all out for scoring. But I think that almost put the entire field 1 lap down. Scott Elston, I think, got the lucky dog. Banky, okay, so Scott Elston and Matt Banky both took 2 tires and they were able to stay on the lead lap. Meanwhile, the 30, the 00, the 37, the 71, the 22, the 86 all took 4 tires, so they're going to have to take a waiver round, even though they pit. It's a very interesting thing that happened here. I think everybody who pit was able to stay in front of the people on the lead lap, so they were luckily able to get back around. But that'll put Scott Elston in the lead, and the green flag is out. And that'll leave all those people that pit and had to take a waiver round about 6 seconds behind the lead pack. So Scott Elston, oh, Matt Benke now takes the lead. Elston back toward the bottom. Oh, he washes up. 30 gets a little out of line. The 30 with the newest tires amongst those guys. Oh, the 85 moves to the bottom. A little bit of wall contact, but keeps it straight, no caution. Back up to the lead. You have the 35 and the 30 battling for the win, for the lead spot. And the 01 right behind, 1 lap down with those pit cycles, was unable to get that waiver round that other people fortunately got. So the 01 fighting to get back on the lead lap. All tongue-tied right now. We have 8 cars on the lead lap. Cliff Mullins right in front of the leaders. He is in 8th. Peter's able to get the lap back, assuming a caution comes out. And assuming don't get passed by the leader again. The leader is the 30, the 01 right there. Just got back on the lead lap. So the battle for the lead is the 30 and the 35. Third place is the 85. Fourth is the 71, and 5th is Nathan Lafayette. So a lot of people getting cycled under that caution, trying to pit for 4 tires. This track is just way too short. I think you got to do the strategy of coming down for 2 and then going back around and coming in for the other side. But many of them not aware of that. Lap 50 of 150 complete. We're on lap 51 right now. 100 laps to go, 1/3 of the way through this race. Peter Thurio still out front, led the majority of these laps. Qualified on that pole, has had a perfect night so far. So 9 cars on the lead lap right now. Cliff Mullins in danger of going a lap down. You see on screen right there the 37 green Trans Am. Cliff Mullins getting passed by Lilith Peters for 8th, but more importantly about to get passed by the leader. That'll put him in the lucky dog position pretty comfortably. So it's not the end of the world for him going a lap down right now. Sure, it's not what he wanted in this situation. It's the Therio kind of running a shallower line than everybody else out here. Really rolling that bottom, not sliding the front tires that much. Just a good tire saving, clean line. Really smooth on that throttle. Getting it slowed down enough. Peter's clearly with, not to be confused with Peter Therio, Little Peter is clearly with the leader's speed, just stuck one lap behind pretty much right now, pulling away from the leader. Second place, Matt Banky now 6 seconds behind the 30. Getting past 4 second right now. Scott Elston makes the move to the bottom. And the Indy 5 will clear for second. Looks like the driver with the most comparable lap time is the leader right now. It's going to be the 01 Will Peter, who's running slightly faster than Andrew Beach in 4th place, running consistently even with the leader. So the last lap time's on the ticker right there. See the 30, 1591 last time, this time 16.0. I think he caught a little bit of the 0, had to lift. You're gonna see, remember a 15.9 and a 16.0, and the 01 also running a 16.02. No, a 16.05. So we're seeing a little bit of tire fall off, I think. I've been looking at the lap times, this tire run. Probably just 10 or 15 laps ago, they were running 15.7s, 15.8s, and now they're in the 16s. Will Spark having to head down pit road. It sounded like he blew up. Take a look at that. Yep, blew up driving down the front stretch. Not much more to it. Taking it down pit road. Trying to get that fast pair, I'm assuming. Not gonna be able to get there, I don't think. Yeah, he's on the backstretch pit. Not much gonna happen there. Andrew Beach down just behind Scott Elston for second. Scott running that higher line, trying to defend that 71. 71 with a lot of speed right now. There's Andrew Beach, will clear for second. The leader, Peter Therio, now 8 seconds ahead of second place. So unless we get a caution, approaching halfway this lap, 75 laps to go.
How was it right there?
Whoa, the 35 goes around. Trying to find him right now.
Long round.
Problems for Matt Benke. The 01 gets underneath, and the 30 comes up and makes slight contact on the entry to the corner. That spins the 35 up toward the fence, but he's able to save it, keep it off the wall, no caution. Oh, we do have a caution. Sorry, that might have run out of yellow. Maybe not immediately. And the 35 is right behind the 30 now under yellow. Not a good situation. So we'll take a look at the yellow flag one more time. Yeah, I think it is going to be the 35 who brought the yellow out, so I was mistaken. Look at it. On board with the 30. And there's the caution lights, so that was the cause of our caution. We got people coming up pit road. The 30 stays out, the 71 stays out, the 86 stays out. Scott Nelson in the 85, Lilith Peters in the 01, Nathan Lafayette in the 00. All taking it down pit road. 35. Gonna get that lucky dog. Looks like maybe a wave around, I'm not sure. The 37 comes out of pit road. Still a lap down, unfortunately. 2 laps down, actually it looks like now. I don't know how that happened. Nathan Lafayette going a lap down. Peters going a lap down. I don't know what's happening again. These cautions are not right. So let's take a look at this on our tower. We have 4 cars on the lead lap. We had, I think, 7 or 8 under green, so something happened here, but there's the green flag. Peter Thurio still out in the lead. 71 of Andrew Beach, who we said was running equal lap times with him on that long run, just behind him now. See what can happen on this long run. But anyone else who I think had the 30's pace on the long run is multiple laps down at this point. The 30 pulling out to a bit of a lead. Andrew Beach in the 71, 0.6 of a second behind. And Damon Nagel in the 86, 1 second behind second. So about a second between all of our top 3. But beyond that, the rest of the field pretty jam-packed in here. But most of them, unfortunately, are 1 lap down. The 85, the last car on the lead lap, in 4th. I'm sure he's not going to be fighting too hard right now. He has nothing to gain.
I have to pit in. I'm gonna blow my motor when it'll came across my nose, fucked up my front end.
Oh, the 30 having a pit.
Yeah,
He's trying to take that quick repair.
Mine blew with
The 30 with overheating problems, taking it down pit road under green.
Yeah, me too.
Fortunately, that might lose him a lap.
Yeah, Skittles here, Jet.
He'll stay on the lead lap. He's going to come out, take his quick repair. The 71 moves up to the lead.
Not as good as recent pieces by a mile.
The 30, not happy with the 35. Those two having an incident earlier that caused the last caution. And the 30
Kind of partial.
getting nose damage for that, blaming it on the 35. What's getting heated in multiple ways out here at Southern National.
Have y'all tried those new caramel cold beer on there? They're pretty good.
That'll move Nagel to second place in the 86. Cliff Mullins, he had a lap back. I think that'll put him 1 lap down, or 2. Yeah, he's still 2 laps down. Now we got a lap back with that. Alright, so he gets around the leader. He goes back on the 1 lap down. Try to put himself in a lucky dog position or a wave around position. The 30, look off his rear bumper. You can try to see the leaders coming around the corner. Caution is out. 45 involved.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, you probably know I had no intention.
That'll allow the 30 to get caught back up with the field. The 37 gets a lap back. See what happened to the 45. Side by side with the 39 of Justin Horton. And ooh, just drifts up the track on the front stretch a little bit. Take one more look at that. Coming down the front stretch. Yeah, I might have thought he was clear. Maybe a little bit of net code playing a factor there as well.
Come on, guys, let's bunch up here so we don't go laps down when we pit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. So the 30. Andrew Beach.
I need a passing under yellow cleared. I
Damon
accidentally went
Nagel,
down the
Justin
wrong pit
Horton.
lane.
All taking it down pit road. Beach gonna be at the front of those guys. He takes 2 tires, so he'll come out 3rd. Scott Elston does not pit. He'll overtake the lead. Matt Banky also did not pit. We're sitting 2nd. And I think all of our lead lap cars, oh, they did not all pit. So with all the lead lap cars not pitting, all those guys hoping for a wave around are not going to get it right now. I think the 35 was our lucky dog recipient. See if he gets an end of line here before we go green. Yes, he does. So the 35 was the lucky dog on this caution. He'll get his lap back, put back on the lead lap. But up front, we're getting ready to go back green. Scott Elston taking us to the green flag. Andrew Beach on his outside. Andrew with the newest tires. He's got to make sure the 30 doesn't get around him first, because the 30 has equal tires to him and has been fast all night. With the 85 trying to block both lanes right there, keep everybody behind him. 30 with a big send into turn 1. Elston able to hold on to that lead. 71 trying to make the move on the outside. They're 3 wide for the lead. The 30 having a lift. Now the 85 and the 71 side by side. Contact is made into turn 1. 71 able to clear for the lead. The 30 now tries the outside. And the 30 going to clear for second. Andrew Beach now trying to pull away with that lead. All 4 of our lead lap cars, 3 of them in the top 3 of the track position, but 4th place trying to make it from the back of the pack after getting that lucky dog. Every time we've had a caution tonight, it seems like people try to pit and they just underestimate how quick the field moves around the track. And they go a lap or 2 down. Right on the rear bumper of the 71. He's going to arc that corner, try to get a run off of turn 2.
Mason, is that a Kia logo on the front of your car? Yes, sir. What the fuck?
Apologize for the language.
Chevy Camaro, a Kia Stinger, and a whole Belvedere. The Grace is local.
Beach is doing all he can to block that 30.
Yeah.
At some point, the 30 is just going to have to move him out of the way, but that's easier said than done in a street stock.
Hornet car style street stock.
71, kind of keeping a 1 car length gap right now. Andrew Beach long stretch here leading laps. That 30 car has been in the lead all night. I think he's just kind of settling in right now, maybe trying to cool the tires back off, try to make another run at Beach. Looks like he's closing in on that rear bumper again. He's really arcing the corner entry. He tags the 71 on the exit. Like I said, with that way these street stocks are, it's going to be tough to bump him out of the way. Dive to the bottom right here. 71 doesn't give him the room. Oh man, this is a good battle up front. Everyone blocks that inside lane every time off the corner. He knows it is really tough to pass on the outside. The 30 trying all he can to try a crossover, arc the entry, give him a bump, he's doing anything. Side by side down the backstretch. 30's trying that outside lane. And he's kind of making it work, even at the line. The 71 does not get that lap. 30 will lead that one. Still side by side up front. A little bit of door contact. 30 will lead that lap. Andrew Beach trying all he can to hold on in that bottom lane. Down into turns 3 and 4. The 30 with a bit of an edge this time. Oh, the 71 contact. Oh man. The 30 he's working it around. And he's going to clear off of turn 2. So Peter Thurio back to the lead in the 30 machine. The 6 car gonna slow the leader up just a little bit. I think Andrew pushed those tires a little too hard. It's falling off right now. 19 laps remaining here at Southern National. These leaders trying to navigate through lap traffic. Due to pit cycles, the majority of this field is lap traffic right now. The 35 and 4th does go a lap down right there, so that'll leave 3 cars on lead lap. Laps to go right now. 12 when we hit the line. Lap 138 of 150. Laps winding down right now. Andrew Beach fading in that 71. So week 6 of the Race22.com Street Stock Series coming to an end right now. Next week we'll be at Concord Speedway, so make sure to tune in for that. Right here on CTCRN. Inside 10 to go right now. The 30 still up front, 2.5 lead over second place. Seven laps to go. 5 laps to go. 30 still pulling a lead, still making his way through. 35 once again. I don't know what's going on with the 35. Kind of off the pace right here compared to the rest of the race. Going another lap down. Lilith Peters, who's been fast all night, sitting in 4th place, but 1 lap down right behind the leaders. Two laps to go here at Southern National. 30 with a huge lead. Just going to need to coast it from here. Just under a mile left to go in this race. Here it is, white flag for Peter Thurio. Out of turn 2. Clean right now. Clear track in sight for him. Turns 3 and 4. Peter Thurio is going to take Southern National in week 6. Andrew Beach going to come across the line 2nd. Scott Elston in 3rd. Loads Peters takes 4th. Damon Nagel in 5th. Cliff Mullins 6th. Nathan Lafayette in 7th. Matt Banky 8th. Adam Crozier in 9th. Justin Horton in 10th. Brianna Laurent in 11th. Cody Brown in 12th. And Will Spark in 13th. So the cars remaining in the race. 2 cars who their cars expired tonight, had to take it to the garage. Daniel Wellen 14th and Dave Hoitzma in 15th.
Kind of shit.
For an interview. Right. Get Scott Elston in here. Results from this race on screen. Hey Scott, it's Lucas Kevin.
Hey, how's it going, Lucas?
Oh, it's going great. It was a great race. You got yourself a 3rd place, but it was an interesting one. It seemed like the caution pit stops played a huge factor in where everybody ran there, and you were one of the lucky few to be able to stay on that lead lap and got yourself a 3rd place. How was that crown jewel event for you? How was this Southern National race?
I really enjoy this combo. 2 tires was definitely the way to go. I stayed on the same left side tires the entire time. I was telling Andrew just now I needed 1 more caution because I had an extra set of right sides when everybody else came in. I'm like, there's going to be another one. I'll just, wait for that one and take the extra set and have it for the end of the race. And it just never came. So it was, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Learned a lot. Had a really fun race with Cliff there at the end. I kind of wish he was on the lead lap, but it was still fun. I enjoy racing with Cliff and everybody here.
Absolutely. You had yourself a good race, and like you said, thought there was going to be a caution at the end. I think everybody thought there was going to be one without they were driving. You think some people were driving a little aggressive there at the start, or do you think that's just the product of the street stocks?
I think it was a little aggressive, but on the other hand, I understand it. Uh, Everybody's just trying to get the mid to back of the pack there is kind of a hornet's nest, so you want to get out away from it as fast as possible. So I mean, there's that, and for the most part, I thought the racing was pretty good, but just the restarts were chaotic. Uh,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I had
definitely.
that one restart where I screwed myself. I had to go back and look at it, but I must have hit the apron coming off of 4, I think, and I spun it and hit the inside wall there and fell back to like 5th. That was like mid race. Uh, Kind of wish I had to do that to do over again, but overall, it was a pretty good race.
Yeah, it's a podium spot. Always a good race for personal gain, and you feel good about yourself. But you drove a great race overall too, so definitely something to be proud of. And you got any shout outs for sponsors or anything like that for your good night?
I've got Traxxas Castle. I have RPM, Elite, Fort Worth, Spit and Venom, SRL for putting this on, Race 22 for sponsoring the series, you for broadcasting, Blockbuster for bringing me on. Last week, well, I want to give a shout out to my dad, but I want to add on to that from last week. I totally forgot my stepmother. I want to, thank her too. Um, I think that's everybody. Uh, HPI, Small Addictions RC. I got their name wrong last week. Uh, reading is hard sometimes. Um, that's gonna be everybody.
All right, man. Well, it's great to talk to you again for the second week in a row. It wasn't a win this
Yeah.
time, but still a good run for you. So hope to
Hey,
see you
we're
again.
getting there.
Yeah, definitely. Hope to see you again next week at Concord. And yeah, congrats, Silver, you're the team.
I'll be there.
All right. Well, that was Scott Elston, third place finisher tonight. We'll bring in Andrew Beach, our second place finisher.
Show up.
Hey, Andrew, it's Lucas. Got me.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Oh, yeah, I am great. How are you, man? Got yourself a second place. You're battling there for the lead at the end. What could you have done to maybe get back to Peter there, or do you think he was just too quick? He was driving away.
Man, he was just too good for me tonight. This is my first time here at this track with this car. Honestly, I think this is my first time ever racing here on Sim. He got to me. I saw he was coming, and I was like, "Damn, man, there ain't nothing I can do." So I sat there, and once he got up to me, it's just a lot of hard driving there. I made a really aggressive block there and chopped his nose into one. Surprised I didn't get turned there, and we got side by side. And it was a lot of fun leaning on each other, and just once he got cleared of me, I did everything I could. But once he got to that second gap, I was just like, all right, we're just gonna make sure we can get to the end of this race and not spin it trying to chase something that's not happening.
Yeah, yeah. We saw you trying your darndest to keep him behind you, and he was all over trying every lane he could. I'm with you on that. I'm surprised he didn't turn you or anything like that. So I think
Yeah, that was bad luck. So I've already apologized to him a few times, and I'll say it over here. It's one of those moments where you kind of just black out and you just do it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, oh shit, he's my inside shit. No.
You couldn't do it in a better vehicle. These things seem really tough to get turned around by a rear end tap, but he could always throw the quarter panel on you. So
Yeah.
good thing he didn't. But no, I mean, I do have another question for you. It seemed like tires kind of played a factor, but you were one of those guys who took 2 tires on the last stop, and you seemed just as fast as everybody else. You seemed, yeah, like you had a good speed. So what was kind of the deal with everybody in your team? What was the talk about? Because I saw a few of the guys went down a lap on that first stop, and I don't think they expected that to happen. I'm just going to assume.
Yeah. So I actually went a lap down as well with Cliff under that first stop. but we got lucky where the 30 car came down and pit after us and got tires. So we were ahead of everybody. So we got our lap back with the rest of the drivers that were trapped a lap down. So we learned under that first pit stop that you couldn't take 4 tires at one time. If you were going to come down, you would have to take right sides and then grab left sides,
Yeah,
or you go a lap down. And the issue with Cliff and the rest of them for the rest of the night is Cliff got a 2X along with Peter and Nathan Lafayette. All of them got a 2X from nose contact, and they had to go use their fast repair because they had radiator damage.
Oh, iRacing. I was wondering how Cliff went 2 laps down and a few other guys. Peter obviously had to pit under green. He got lucky.
Don't know
And
how he didn't go a lap down.
we
Having
were
to
watching him
go
take that
under
pit stop,
green.
so you'll have to go back and look at that. He went in there quick. He got out quick. It was pretty impressive.
Man, I was bummed out whenever I won't lie, I was bummed out whenever the caution came out because I was just like, I'm faster than Scott, and then I see the 30 car roll up in third with a white number or with a white name, and I'm like, damn it!
Yeah,
I can't beat him.
he had speed all night. I bet that was scary seeing him line back up there.
It's unfortunate, but it was a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, it seemed like it, man. Well, you got any shout outs for us?
Yeah, side pipes. If you are in the North Carolina, kind of Catawba County area, any automotive work, spray and bed liners for trucks, rhino lining, low time motors. You know, the best part about low time is we don't promise a trophy, but we promise that you can stand by the guy that does it, and that's exactly what we did tonight. So I met my status quo in the motor building department. Race 22, Spit and Venom. Got to thank Spit and Venom bringing me on over there to do the podcast with Cliff and the rest of the C2X guys. Anybody's welcome to do that. You for broadcasting. Sometimes these races aren't fun, but hopefully we put on a dadgum good show for you to broadcast.
Absolutely, man. Well, I appreciate you talking to us, and we'll celebrate your second place finish. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too. That was Andrew Beach, and we'll bring in our winner tonight, Peter Thuria. Hey, Peter, it's Lucas. Got me?
I got you, Lucas.
Well, man, you were fast all night. You had the speed, and luck wasn't on your side there at the end. You got that radiator damage we heard from a few other drivers, but you persevered. You got back on that lead lap. You stayed on the lead lap at least, and you got back up there. You got around the 71 after a big battle, and you're able to get that win. How was that race for you, and what were you thinking there when you had to go down and take that quick repair under green?
Yeah, so this is a track I got a lot of experience in with this car. Multiple league wins here in another league, and kind of got the chance to race tonight, so I decided to hop in, see what I could do, and yeah, definitely felt like we had. I mean, obviously we did, but I throughout the race felt like we had the car to win. And yeah, that radiator damage was kind of scary. It came up on me without really knowing. I'm not really sure what Skittles was doing there, blocking me down the backstretch, and it was I don't know how many laps down, but ended up turning himself off my nose going into the corner, and I didn't think it was that bad. Pretty much everywhere around every other part of this car is tough, I guess, except for the nose, because it did that radiator damage, and I got the warning going down the backstretch that my oil temp was getting high, and going into 3 was when I made the decision to go down pit lane. So it was kind of abrupt. Had to do it quick. Luckily, there was nobody really around me when I did that. And I unchecked everything while going down pit lane and just took the fast repair only, so I didn't lose a lap. I'm really happy I didn't, because it basically saved me when that other caution came out. And obviously battling there with the 71, he was making it difficult. He was protecting that edge inside, pretty much better than I've ever seen anybody do so. And really one of my go-to ways to pass people here is run high and then cross them over on the exit. It works really well for pretty much everybody, but not for him. And so I had to make it work around the outside, and luckily, even with just 2 tires, I was able to do that. I didn't take left sides the whole entire night, so it was definitely the 2-tire game, and it got us to victory lane.
Absolutely, man. Strong run tonight, and able to get that win. First career win, I think, in the street stocks, correct? First career start as well.
Yeah, first career SRL win in general, so that feels good.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row.
See, I would have liked to beat you in a cup car for my first win, but someday.
Well, you know what? I am a street stock champion, so it's kind of inadvertently got yourself a nice street stock win here tonight, and maybe I'll see you there in Cup. Should be a good time.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Got a lot of momentum coming into it after this, and yeah, you're right. This is my first restock race for in here, so definitely feels good to put it in victory lane.
Awesome, man. Well, congrats to you on this win tonight. You got any sponsors or shout outs for us?
Yep. So obviously, got to thank the team, the Bean team. Brought all 3 cars down to the street stock race here in Southern National night, and obviously got the win. Lilith finished 4th, and then Justin unfortunately kind of had a rough night with some of the laps down and stuff. He ended up finishing 10th, but still, all of us had some good speed. So I got to thank them as well. I got to thank you for broadcasting. I didn't actually know the broadcast was going on until after the race, so unfortunately I didn't get to watch it, or didn't get to listen to it while I was racing, but I'm gonna watch it back afterwards for sure. And I gotta thank the owners of of SRL in general, but also the league, the Street Stock League here. They did a really good job. I really like the format of these races, and I gotta thank everybody else who raced tonight because it was a relatively clean race, and 150 laps went by pretty quick.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you joining us. Congrats on that win once again, and we'll let you celebrate with your team. See you next week.
All right, thank you.
That was Peter Therio, your winner tonight. Getting it done here at Southern National. And that's going to be it for our interviews here. Results once again on screen. Peter Therio getting that win. Andrew Beach in 2nd. Scott Elston 3rd. Lilith Peters in 4th. Damon Negel getting that 5th position, getting that top 5. Cliff Mullins in 6th. Nathan Lafayette 7th, Matt Benke 8th, Adam Crozier 9th, Justin Horton 10th, Brianna Laurent 11th, Cody Brown 12th, Will Spark 13th, Daniel Llewellyn in 14th, and rounding out the 15-car field tonight, Dave Hoytsma in 15th. 3 cars finishing on that lead lap, so pretty spread out, but not how you'd think it would be. Pit strategy coming into play, and luckily this week, no fuel strategy coming into play. Anybody who saw the Knoxville race knows what I'm talking about. But that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm Lucas Hoytsma. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next week for Concord Speedway. As always, if you want to get in on the action, make sure to go to dgsracing.com to join Sidewinder Racing Leagues. You can sign up today. Get yourself in, get a car number, get a car. Come out here next week and race with us at Concord. But other than that, make sure to check out our sponsor, race22.com. Got a lot of cool stuff over there, and yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks for watching again.